Welcome back. Today's topic is a powerful one: mastering the art of controlling anger, inspired by the wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophers. So let's dive into practical strategies that not only help you understand anger, but also empower you to conquer it and lead a more peaceful life. Seneca says we should not control our anger, but destroy it entirely. For what control is there for a thing that's fundamentally wicked? Seneca challenges the idea of trying to control anger, pointing out that it's like attempting to control a wildfire. The nature of anger is such that once ignited, it can spiral out of control, causing harm to oneself and to others. Instead of playing with the flames, Seneca advocates for extinguishing the source. Challenge irrational beliefs that fuel anger. Seneca encourages individuals to question their own thoughts and beliefs, especially those leading to anger. For example, if someone's actions trigger anger, question whether the perceived offense is genuinely harmful, or if it's a product of exaggerated perceptions. 1. Understanding the situation. You should know this before get angry. Understand the circumstances behind it. Epictetus once said, "How do you know whether they have acted wrongly? Before you get upset, you should stop yourself." Certainly. Imagine someone inadvertently interrupts you during a meeting. Instead of immediately getting upset, consider that they might be facing personal challenges or distractions. Epictetus would advise pausing to understand the circumstances before reacting emotionally, allowing for a more reasoned and compassionate response. 2. Love and kindness. Everyone we meet is an opportunity for kindness, Seneca said. Treating others with kindness and love, similar to how you would treat yourself. Applying this principle to anger management involves approaching others with understanding and empathy, recognizing that everyone has their struggles. Instead of reacting with anger, one can respond with patience and kindness, turning potentially tense situations into opportunities for compassion and understanding. Seneca's words emphasize the transformative power of kindness in managing emotions, including anger. For example, when faced with a disagreement in a relationship, approach the situation with empathy. Try to understand the other person's perspective before reacting in anger. 3. Halting. Immediate reactions. Anger always makes things worse. We regret afterwards. Reacting in anger often leads to impulsive and harmful actions. When we're angry, our judgment can be clouded, making it more likely that we'll say or do things we later regret. Taking a moment to calm down and respond thoughtfully can prevent escalating conflicts and promote better decision-making. 4. Focus on your action. Marcus Aurelius says, "Other people make mistake, leave them to their makers," means when other people make mistakes, it's not up to you. You just learn from your own mistakes. Marcus Aurelius says, "Try to be strict with ourselves and tolerant with others. We can deal it with calmly." Epictetus says, "When you are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and study your own failings. Then you will forget your anger." Epictetus's quote encourages introspection and self-reflection when confronted with another person's faults. In the context of anger management, it suggests that instead of reacting impulsively to someone else's actions, one should examine their own shortcomings. By focusing on self-improvement, individuals can cultivate a mindset that diminishes anger, fostering understanding and patience in the face of others' flaws. 5. Physical activity. There are many things that you can do when you're angry that don't hurt you or anybody else. Do some physical activity which you like, walking, gym, swimming, so that the mind might be nourished and refreshed by the open air and deep breathing. For example, a hurt spouse who gets up and takes a walk and then comes back to the argument later is going to be more rational, kinder, and less likely to say something they regret. Nassim Taleb said, "Stoicism is about the domestication of emotions, not their elimination." 6. Look for something to be grateful for. Ultimately, it's not things that upset us. It's our judgment and opinions about things. It's our own judgment that upsets us. They believed anger arises from mistaken judgments and unrealistic expectations about the world and other people. 7. Anger does us more harm than good. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? Marcus Aurelius. The idea that the consequences of anger often outweigh the causes that trigger it. In the context of anger management, it suggests that allowing anger to control one's actions can lead to more significant and lasting negative outcomes than the initial reasons for being angry. It underscores the importance of managing and controlling one's anger to prevent detrimental consequences in various aspects of life, including relationships, work, and personal well-being. A. Getting angry is just a waste of time. Seneca says, "It is not that we are given a short life, but we make it short, and we are not ill-supplied but wasteful of it." Seneca's quote could imply that the time we spend being angry is time we are wasting. Instead of allowing anger to shorten our emotional well-being, it encourages us to be mindful of how we handle and respond to anger. By choosing to manage anger constructively, we can make better use of our time and avoid unnecessary emotional turmoil, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and balanced life. 9. Don't let others to control over your emotions. Elizabeth Kenny says, "He who angers you conquers you." Same quote by Epictetus. Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. He can anger you only when you permit yourself to be disturbed by him. This quote by Epictetus reflects the Stoic philosophy that emphasizes self-control and resilience. It suggests that allowing someone to provoke anger in you gives them power over your emotions. Epictetus encourages individuals to take responsibility for their reactions and not let others dictate their emotional state. In essence, by choosing not to be disturbed by external influences, one maintains inner freedom and autonomy. Allowing anger to control your emotions gives power to the person or situation that provoked it. By not letting anger dominate, you retain control over your emotions and actions, preventing others from influencing or conquering you through your anger. As we wrap up today's journey into the world of Stoic wisdom, remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: "How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it?" Don't let anger waste your precious time. If you found value in today's video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more wisdom-packed content, and share with anyone who might benefit. Until next time, stay stoic and stay strong.